Alright, today we're going to be putting this Class 1 hitch onto a Toyota Prius. It's a 2014 Toyota Prius. So we're going to see how that goes. Ordered this thing off Amazon. It was, I think, $109. And from what I saw and read, it should be simple as just throwing these bolts on there. There should be bolt points underneath. And hopefully this came with the hardware. But I don't know. So I'm gonna open this thing up and we'll see what we got here. Alright, got this thing opened up and we got our pin for the hitch. The hitch looks pretty good. Comes with the 4 bolts and washers. It does have instructions on how to do the install. It says level of difficulty is supposed to be easy, so that's good. Yeah, no drill required, lower exhaust, move toe loop, and the instructions for model. It's for the Prius V, Prius, and Prius plug-in. So yeah, looks like we should be good. Gears are good, everything. So there's another little view of it. So we're gonna get to this, and hopefully it is quick and easy. Oh, it even tells us what tools we need. So I really like that. Sorry about that. So it does, it tells you what size sockets, which is nice. And of course, wear your safety glasses. So we need a 17 and a 19, so I'm gonna go to my bag of sockets. We'll pull that out, get our extensions out, and get to this. Our first 2 steps. The first one's gonna be this toe point right here. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. There's 2 screws up in there, or 2 bolts. We're gonna remove those. And then after we get done with that, we'll come over here to the muffler. And this one here, let's see, the angle's kind of upside down. Go right way up for you. This little boot that holds the muffler in place, these 2 bolts, here and here, we're going to remove those, and it's going to drop this down temporarily, but that's where we're going to put this back in place with the new bolts that came with. So, and then on the other one, I think we have to leave the toe point disconnected and just use the 2 bolt holes to put the bolt in. But this, your muffler won't just be dangling. So we're gonna get to that. We got this is the toe bracket. We got it off, and we got the other one off. On the muffler there, let's see what we got. It dropped down where it's loose now. So I will say on this one, on this bolt, the rear bolt back here, it was quite a pain. You basically just got to push this as hard as you can over, and that rubber boot will give. But then you can get your extension. You can get on there and get it done. So, all right, let's go get this other part set up. All right, now all we gotta do is where we just took those 4 bolts out. We'll line this up, stick it in there, put them in there loose, get it to hang right, and yeah, tighten it down. So we'll get on that. Whatever. I did this for a long time now. You gotta give me bolts.
Go. Ow!
I did not touch you. Alright, so yeah, there wasn't a lot of space under there, so I ended up deciding to back it up on some ramps. And also, as far as putting the bar on there, trying to get one side started and the other side, unless you got someone else sitting there holding it, it's kind of a pain in the butt. So I put it up on jack stands and raised them up. They kind of help hold it, and the opposite side when I was starting these bolts, and vice versa. So yeah, that definitely helped a lot. I got it all put in, torqued down. One of the other things, one of the reviews said something about somebody actually removing the whole skid plate back here. Because this is really tight, especially to try to get in there to the bolts. The opening was a lot smaller. So I actually just, I don't know if you can see it, I just ended up cutting it. I had to cut that part there because, yeah, when I was getting one of the bolts started, it fell, and when it fell up on the other side of this. So to get to it, I just cut it. I mean, I didn't want to remove this and not have it be there, because like he was saying, the other guy was saying, like, this is really tight and hard to get in there. And yeah, without cutting it, or maybe on a lift, you wouldn't have to worry about it. I don't know. But there's wires and stuff this thing all protects, so I wanted to leave it on. I'd rather just cut a little extra, make the hole a little bigger. So anyways, we got it all bolted on, and we're gonna get the adapter on there and see how this carrier goes on. Oh, one more quick thing before I go to the other one. When replacing this back on, and we had our bracket for the muffler on this side, just make sure you put the hitch on and then put the muffler bracket on the outside, so the hitch against the frame, so that way you can get this nice and snug. And also, if you have to replace that bracket, it's not that big a deal. But alright, so like I said, we got an adapter for this, and we're gonna put a car carrier on there, or not car carrier, hold on, it's like a luggage carrier, you'll see it. It's for so that way we can have extra room in this thing. Alright, so there's that. I'm gonna get it off the ramps and go get the adapter and stuff. Alright, we got our hitch installed, and now in order to put the cargo carrier on, we need, it's a 1 1/4 to 2 inch receiver. So got that there, and make sure your hole's the right way because it's square. We'll put that in, and then our hitch came with a pin. So line up the hole. We'll put our pin in. And then here's our cargo carrier. They make a couple of different ones. I got this one at Harbor Freight. It was on sale for, I believe, like 60 bucks. I went to this one because I'm also going to be using this on my truck. This thing is heavy. I think it's like 50 something pounds. So that's going to greatly reduce the amount of cargo you can put on here. Because this hitch is rated for around 300 for something like this, 300 pounds. And that's the tongue weight. So, but with this extension and this extension, that's going to greatly reduce it. So we're only looking at putting 150 pounds on here, maybe. You know, it's just, you know, when we go on vacation, to put an couple extra things, because as all Prius owners know, there's not a lot of room in the back. So we're going to throw this on there and see how it looks. Alright, so there we have the whole setup. Step back and get a look. It's not too bad. Now, this is a folding one, which is another reason it sticks out farther. If I pull this pin here, we can actually fold this up, and it'll sit there to make it a little bit, I guess, easier to drive around with. But it's not our plan, really. I figure when we go somewhere on vacation, when we get where we're going, we'll just take this thing off completely. You can see, when you go to load it, you're gonna make sure you load it evenly. because it's going to have a lot of, with those adapters, it's got a lot of give back and forth. One good thing about it, like this is a 6-inch extension, there's plenty of room to stand in here and come and get in the back of your vehicle. So it doesn't cut you off from the hatch. So that is something I like. One thing you need to keep in mind too, though, is get you another pin, because this extension here and adapter did not come with a pin. So I had this pin off of another hitch that I have. So, because you get a pin with your actual hitch, this comes with this pin, but the adapter didn't come with one. So just keep that in mind. So you'll need, for some kind of setup, you'll want a cargo carrier, the adapter, and a pin. And I'll put links to Amazon where I got all my stuff, the adapter and a pin. Like I said, this was from Harbor Freight. So, and they do have like aluminum ones that don't fold and stuff. They are a little lighter and a little bit smaller if you want something smaller. This does fit pretty good with the profile of the vehicle. It's not wider than your vehicle, so just kind of be cautious when you're backing up is a big thing. Make sure you remember you got something back there. All right, well, that's it for now. I think we might take this to Costco and pick up a little bit of stuff and kind of test it out before we take it on the big trip. So, hope this helps somebody. The hitch, it didn't go on without a hitch, but it wasn't too bad. So, definitely worth $100 and not spending the extra $100 to have someone else put it on. So, all right, have a good one.